Turkey's upcoming June 7th election is widely perceived as the most interesting one in the past 13 years, since the incumbent AK party first came to power. The possible entrance of the pro-Kurdish HDP to the Turkish parliament is expected to have a major impact not only in politics, but also Turkey's future. The dynamics of the parliament are bound to change if the HDP exceeds Turkey's 10% electoral threshold. This would make the HDP a key player and allow the party to influence decision-making. The possibility of the HDP entering parliament would open a new chapter in Turkey's political scene, albeit an uncertain and complicated one. The AK party could still form a majority government since it is thought that the party has guaranteed enough votes to gain more than 276 seats in the parliament even if HDP exceeds the threshold. However, AK party aims to get at least 330 seats to enact the legislation needed to bring about the presidential system it wants for Turkey. If the HDP passes the threshold while other parties continue to oppose the changes, the HDP's stance on the issues will be decisive. If the HDP fails to enter the parliament, then the number of seats controlled by the AK party could reach as much as 350. The possibility of HDP overcoming the electoral threshold has also raised hopes for Turkey's mainly idle opposition parties already in parliament, as each vote for HDP counts as one more step to distance AK party from implementing the presidential system. The three main opposition parties with different backgrounds generally have contradictory political stances, and it is very rare that they agree on a certain issue. In a recent case, an HDP rally in the northern province of Samsun was almost hijacked by supporters of the Nationalist Party. However, these parties appear to have decided to unite in opposition to block the ruling AK party from carrying out its desired change to the presidential system. But the electorate does not favor coalition governments, as they have led to severe instability in Turkey in the past. As the key factor of the election is whether the HDP will overcome the threshold, the main battle for votes is expected to take place in the eastern and southeastern parts of the country between the governing AK party and HDP. The number of votes for the HDP in the east would likely not be enough to pass the threshold, but the HDP has also campaigned in the western provinces and major cities of Turkey to attract more integrated Kurds and secular votes. In addition to that, Turkey has witnessed some pro-opposition columnists openly call on the supporters of the CHP to vote for the HDP and help the party pass the threshold just to weaken the governing AK party. The increased number of Kurds living in the western part of Turkey increases the HDP's chances of exceeding the electoral threshold.